Hello everyone. Welcome to the online classes of biology for class 12th. Today we will take up chapter 8 Human Health and Diseases part 4 and the subtopic for the day is cancer. Now the learning objectives of this session: cancer, its causing agents, reasons, diagnostic test and treatments. That means after completion of this session, you will be able to relate with all these topics. Now the term cancer, it is uncontrolled proliferation of cells. Meaning of proliferation is rapid multiplication that results from the breakdown of regulatory mechanism which govern the normal cell behavior. Cancer is the most dreaded disease and is the major cause of death of many humans. Contact inhibition is the property of normal cells, by virtue of which contact with other cells inhibits their uncontrolled growth. Cancer cells have lost this property. Now about the causes of cancer. Transformation of normal cells into cancerous cells is induced by carcinogens. That means cancer causing agents are called as carcinogens. Carcinogens are those physical, chemical and biological agents which bring about uncontrolled proliferation of cells. Carcinogens are of following types. First one is physical carcinogen. Examples are ultraviolet rays, X-rays, gamma rays. Second category is chemical carcinogens. Example, aniline dyes, chemicals present in tobacco smoke. And the third category is biological or tumor viruses or cancer causing viruses, which are termed as the oncogenic viruses or viral oncogenes. Now, what are the oncogenic viruses meant? Oncogenic means cancer causing. Cancer cells move from tumor to new sites through blood for forming secondary tumors. This invasion of cancer cells from one part to other part by the body fluids is called metastasis. Now, as we have discussed that the cancer cells differ from the normal cells, let's discuss the reason for it. There are three main reasons. There is breakdown of regulatory mechanism which normal cell growth control mechanism for a normal cell, and in cancerous cells it breaks down. So it leads to uncontrolled cell growth, cell division and differentiation. Second difference is that cancer cells do not show contact inhibition. And third is cancer cells show metastasis, that is, they detach from the site of origin and move to distant sites through body fluids and develop secondary tumors there. Now about the word tumor. The repeated divisions of cancerous cells form a large mass of cells, which we call tumor. Tumor are of two types: benign tumor, which is localized and do not show metastasis. Second kind of tumor is malignant tumor, which is spread, invade and damage surrounding cells, and it shows metastasis. Now about the diagnosis of cancer. Cancer can be detected by the following methods: blood and bone marrow test for increased cell counts, biopsy and histopathological studies of the tissue, radiography by X-rays to detect cancer of the internal organs, CT scan, that is computed tomography using X-rays to generate a 3D image of internal tissue, resonance imaging involves use of non-ionizing radiations and a strong magnetic field to detect pathological and physiological changes in living tissue, that is MRI, and monoclonal antibodies against cancer-specific antigens are also used for cancer detection. So there are certain ways to detect the cancer. Now about the treatment of cancer. The following one or more methods and combinations can help to treat cancer. First method is surgery. Tumors are removed by surgery to check further spread of cancer cells. Second is radiation therapy. Tumor cells are irradiated by lethal doses of radiation, taking care to protect the surrounding normal cells. Third treatment method is chemotherapy. Several chemotherapeutic drugs are used to kill cancer cells, but their side effects like hair loss, anemia is also reported. Mostly the cancers are treated by the combination of the mentioned three. Last way to treat cancer is immunotherapy. Biological modifiers like alpha interferons are used to activate the immune system and helps in destroying the tumor in body. I think the topic is clear to you now. Thank you for the patient listening.